all the other stuff that I do around here, bouncing around this building in downtown Wausau. And of course, we have a monitor on to make sure everything sounds good in terms of our broadcasting on WXCO. And one of your news updates came on, and you gave me wonderful news yesterday.
Did I?
Wonderful news. You said there's a new Wendy's coming to Central Wisconsin, and I thought
There
that.
is.
I know, and I thought that is great. I miss Wendy's. They used to have a Wendy's about a block and a half from where I lived in Weston, and now another Weston location is even better. So I thought this is wonderful. I need another hamburger to balance out my hamburger diet because I'm always running around getting hamburgers. I'm always so very busy, and
Yeah.
and so I thought that is the kind of news I need to hear. I loved hearing about a Wendy's coming. So
I
I
love this.
appreciate that.
No problem. I'm excited for their spicy chicken sandwich. I think that they do it the best. So, and the Frosties too. Speaking
Yes.
of, speaking of Frosties, okay, so I posted on Facebook this morning the temperatures across the state.
Right.
Kings, Wisconsin, way up north towards Eagle River, they hit 34 degrees as their low temperature. So I posted this and I'm getting pictures of Frosties back, like the Wendy's Frosties. They're like, oh, Frosty up there. Now I want a chocolate Frosty. So Wendy's, hurry up.
Yeah. I mean, even this morning when went to work this morning, I mean, it was in the 40s. It was nippy out there. I mean, that's pretty chilly for this time of year, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And it's because of this high pressure system that is planted and parked over us. And the reason why it's parked over us right now is because Ernesto, that hurricane, is kind of halting all the weather systems throughout the states. So we're actually lucky to be stuck underneath the high pressure system, but the downfall is the overnights because the sky is so clear. We have no clouds that act as blankets, right? It traps that heat in overnight if you have any clouds out there. But if you don't have any, all that heat radiates back out and we drop crisp and cold. So some chilly mornings, some foggy mornings. That's again going to happen overnight tonight. So keep that in mind. You'll be waking up grabbing that jacket or a hoodie or something.
But that said, so much sunshine. I mean, it is just, again, I'm just looking to my right out onto Washington Street here in downtown Wausau, and you just see the sunshine. It is a glorious start, and it should stay this way, right?
It will. It will. You could see only those really, really high level cirrus clouds, which are just little ice crystals up there. They're not going to impede any of that sunshine coming through. We're going to be bright, blue, beautiful, and comfortable all day long. Winds are going to barely be moving. They're about 5 miles per hour. The sun's going to be out bright, feeling good, and temperatures are only going to hit about 71 degrees. That's below average. So, some cool, crisp, just refreshing fall like feel today.
Refreshing is the perfect word for it. Again, I've told you this before. This is around the perfect temperature. I love the idea where it's warm enough where you don't have to wear a jacket, but you still have that. I don't know if you call it a coolness on the skin, but it truly is a perfect temperature in my mind. But I do get friends of mine who complain about it because in August they want it to be hot. They want it to be able to drive down the road with the top down on their vehicle. And the thing about it is, I'm getting what I like right now. Those folks are going to get what they like a little bit later on, aren't they?
Yep, the timing for all of the summer heat and humidity lovers is going to be right on the weekend. So if you still want to do some summery things, head to the beach, stuff like that, the water parks, I don't know if they're still open, but Sunday is going to be the day. We're going to be nearing 90 degrees across the state. So we'll be into the mid 80s by Saturday with that humidity building in. It's going to be feeling near 90 once you factor in the humidity. And then Sunday, maybe even triple digits when the heat index for some places
Yeesh.
down south. Yeah. I don't think we'll hit the triple digit heat index, but we'll be pretty close to mid 90s feeling like.
I'm just glad it pushed beyond Friday.
I know. No
I
one wants to
know.
work in that. That's for
I
sure.
know. And,
Yeah.
and when football starts on Friday night, as I said to you yesterday, and when it gets that hot, those press boxes get very, very sticky. And I am not a big fan of that. So your timing again is exquisite.
Perfect.
What are the
Did you?
details? Oh, yeah. What are you going
Oh,
to
I
say?
was going to ask you, did you get to see
We
the
got
moon
time.
last night or this morning?
I did not.
Okay, darn it.
I,
Well, I
I saw
hope
the
you
moon a
did.
couple of nights ago. It was a very beautiful
Oh, Ian's always looking outside. I'm always just putting the pillow over my head trying to go to sleep.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Well, last night was a pretty rare one. It was about 3% of moons are what last night was.
Really?
So it was a super blue moon. Okay. So what that means is the super moon means it's close to Earth, right? It's along its path.
Right.
It's one of the bigger, fuller, looks pretty big. So it's full moon, pretty close to Earth, and a blue moon, which means it's the second full moon in the month. So to have a super blue moon, it's only 3% of those are super blue moons. So the next one won't be until 2037.
Boy,
That's
I don't even.
amazing.
I'm feeling a little sore right now, and I'm thinking when it's 2037, I'm going to be
Definitely
very
sleeping.
old. By then, I may be permanently sleeping. But
No, no way. It's not that far.
I'll be an old man by that point. But so good stuff as always, Brittany. Real quickly, what's the forecast for the next couple of days?
Yeah, high temperatures today, 71 degrees, sunny. In fact, that sunshine holds tight all week long. We'll climb to the mid 70s tomorrow, upper 70s for Thursday and Friday. And then, of course, we're hitting those low 80s on Saturday and then the mid to upper 80s on Sunday. All sunny.
Fantastic. Well, enjoy again this beautiful Tuesday. Always great to talk to you here to start things off in the morning, and have a great Tuesday, and we'll talk to you tomorrow morning.
Sounds
Bye,
good.
Brittany.
You as well. Bye. Thanks.
That's our meteorologist, Brittany Merlot, joins us again every weekday morning at 8:20 right here on 98.9 WXCO. Coming up, it is an information update, news, weather, and sports, and then we'll be joined by Ben Heindel, talk about a special event and talk about a special journey